My name is Hews, and I'm the founder of Current Publishing in Westbrook, Maine. We are community newspaper publishers celebrating 10 years in business this year. We have 6 weekly newspapers and 5 monthly magazine products, and it's our goal to connect people to their communities and groups to different themes. My story is that I was working for a Metro daily newspaper, and I had been there 10 years when I left to go to work for a group of weekly newspapers in southern Maine. And I really learned everything there was about newspapering once I got to the weekly side of the business. And it became obvious to me that the town that I lived in and was raising my children in didn't have a strong community newspaper at the time. And it became my mission to start one in that community. And originally I was going to do it for the company that I was working with. They ended up getting sold, so I decided to do it on my own. And through a series of discussions with friends and associates and people that I'd known, I'd been in the industry for 17 years, people that I knew throughout that time, I came in touch with a strong newspaper investor, and I was able to start my first paper. And it's the Current, Scarborough, Cape Elizabeth, and South Portland. I was living in Scarborough, and we started a paper. We started the company 10 years ago with one paper, and when I first started it, I didn't have any vision of going beyond that one paper. I wanted to be a really solid community newspaper for those 3 towns. But within 10 months, we were already looking at buying another weekly newspaper in the next town. And so we did that 10 months later, and then 15 months after that, we bought another paper. And then a year after that, we added our 4th paper. And then I think a year and a half after that with 2 more papers. So it just sort of steamrolled. Certainly being curious about community news. You know, what makes a community work? What do people need for information to thrive in their communities and to feel connected to their communities? What stories do people want to hear? It's not all about town meetings and politics. It's really, they want to hear about their neighbors and the successes that they have, and they want to share their sorrow when there's sadness in their life. And it's really, community newspapering is, if done right, really brings people in a community together. And it's a mirror of that community. You can pick up a paper and know what's going on without being part of the community. When being passionate about your business and working really hard at it, you have to take a step back and listen to what people say. It's important to get other ideas and really listen, hear them, understand, be stubborn, be passionate, but not so stubborn that you miss opportunities. And some of the best ideas and the best opportunities come when you just take a step back and you hear what other people, whether it's somebody, one of your customers or somebody who works for you, and you hear what they have to say, and you can relate it to your business. That's where some of the best ideas come from. People today can get all kinds of news and information on the web, on the phone, on the TV, or whatever, but the need for hyper-local information is there, and I think that's what we do best. That's what we've done best in print, and I think that's what we'll do best online. And we'll continue to do both, and hopefully build both, and find new ways to reach out to people on a local level.